What's going on, guys? Welcome. We are live. We're live. We're using the Galaxy for this live stream. So we got what is life in the building. We got ski in the building. We got Lucky Duck in the building. Let's see. We got Brandon in the building. We got Intelligent Insights in the building. What's going on, guys? Let me know how the audio sounds, because if it's bad, then that means the AirPods are cooked and I got to use the phone, the new Galaxy. So I'm trying to get used to the screen orientation, because like the feed is like right there, and then like the comments are lower. So let me know, how is the audio, guys? Yep, it's the fold phone. I figured I'd use the fold phone today, and see how it's hitting. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking like a grandpa, but guess what? I get with this job. You got to be a little professional. You got to like dress a little, because you're dealing with medication that's going to like grandpas and grandmas, and you don't want to be you don't want to be looking like a thug in their eyes, because a lot of these people are kind of like behind in the times. You don't want to look like a thug. Shout out to the pothead. You don't want to look like a thug pulling up to their houses. And today I was supposed to be off because I had to drop off Javion. He's taking a vacation. I'd drop him off at the airport. He's taking a little vacation. When I first met shout out to Sean Exclusive. When I first seen your video blow up on DoorDash in 2022, I can't believe you haven't changed nothing around. Brother, God bless. Shout out to you, Sean. Appreciate you, man. So, yeah, I had to drop him off the airport. So let me tell you about my day. So I wake up at 8 o'clock, clanging and banging, did my push-ups, I'm trying to get the body right. And then I went, showered. We got out the house at like 9:30. I had to go see about my tire getting repaired because I got a nail in my tire. But shout out to Maverick in the building. I didn't have enough time. So I told him I'll come back later. So after that, I went and by the way, guys, is the audio good or is it muffled? Let me know. Is the audio good or is it muffled? Appreciate that, Maverick. Let me check myself, because y'all taking forever to tell me. Yep, I got the long socks. You already know. Yeah, I got the long socks. No, it's traffic jam a little bit. Let's see. No, it's traffic jam a little bit. Okay, the audio is good. All I need is that fresh cut, and I'll be good. But let me back to it. So we left at 9:30, and we're gonna get into the money in a second, guys. We actually got the money. If we want the money, we actually got the money. By the way, we got the money already. Like, we got the money. So pretty much, what happened, guys, was I got to the tire place 9:30. They said it would take 40 minutes. I'm like, nah, because I don't got time. I got to get my nephew to the airport and get back to work. So I said, I'll come tomorrow. So this morning, I was supposed to be off. Keep in mind, guys, I was supposed to be off today. But my job forgot that I was supposed to be off. And it's like I'm going in slow motion for some reason. I don't know why. Let me make sure the phone ain't overheating. So the job, the manager, owner, pretty much, he forgot to put me off on the board. So he forgot to put me off on the board. So they gave me a big route. So long story short, I told him that I'll do that route. If he wants to take off some, that's fine, but I'll do the route, but I ain't going to be back until about 2 o'clock. He said, okay, cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I said, no problem. So now I got to go. I know I got to go to work. So now I'm flying to take my nephew to the airport. Okay. I'm telling y'all that because, of course, obviously, my apartment, y'all gonna see a couch and all that coming up soon, in the next couple weeks, 3 weeks. And, I don't want y'all saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. No, Javion's going on vacation right now. And he's either, when he comes back, he's either going to get an apartment or he's going to get, whatever he gets. I don't know. I told him it's up to him to tell y'all if he wants to. That's his business. I'm not putting his business out there. But we pretty much are back to like the bachelor pad. Okay, so now we 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 dropped them off at the airport. Now we're flying back home straight to work. I was supposed to be off, so I'm going to now be doing a 6 to 7 hour shift, and that shift is going to pay me some good money. I'm going to make at least $140, $150, and I get my gas back, which is good. So I get my gas and $150. So I'm happy about that. So after I get done with that, guess what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to go shower and change into some more comfortable clothes, and then I'm going to get to the lift, and I'm going to do the lift from about 9 o'clock all the way until 2 a.m. Shout out to the to the American Second with the 10 jewels. Appreciate you, W. Shout out to you. So American Second. So I'm going to work for about 4 to 5 hours with Lyft. I'm going to make 150 with Lyft because every Friday and Saturday after 8 o'clock, you're averaging $30 per hour with Lyft. So if I do 5 hours, 150 for sure. And then tomorrow is going to be an all day, 12-hour day. Remember, we're on a medication game flow right now. So we're going to do some Lyft early so I can stream with y'all. Then we're going to do Lyft for about 10 hours. So we can make a total of at least $250 to $300 tomorrow. Then Sunday is going to be try to do a lot of Lyft on Sunday, but we're going to do a lot of DoorDash on Sunday and then do Lyft after. I signed up for 2 apps, by the way, guys, that we may be able to use soon. Delivery apps I can use with this car. Deep cleaning is going to happen on Monday. Monday is my only day off. I'm going to actually take Monday off, and I'm going to go grocery shopping. I'm going to go clean the whole apartment, scrub it down, wipe it down, do everything. And it ain't that Javion's clean. He's a clean person. But I just wanted to be back to what it was before. So yeah, we're going to do that. Then we're going to do some basketball playing on Monday, and then we're going to do some Lyft maybe just to top the day off. We're going to get a workout in too, guys. The reason why I said I'm going to start at 9 because I'm trying to get done hopefully with my shift at 8 o'clock. At 5 hours, I'm going straight to the gym. I'm going to literally take this shirt off. I got a beater, white beater. I'm going to hit the weights for like a good half an hour to hour. And then we're going to go to the house, shower, and then we're going to, look to start by 9:30 or whatever, 10 maybe. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, no, this is not a catering app. This is I forgot the name of it. Curry is one, and then the other one is called Task Rabbit or something. Shout out to Don in the building. So guys, it was something else I was going to tell you. Okay, so we're right now at the goal of we're at $995 remaining on the goal. $995. Armando added a $5 super sticker that he said that goes towards the sports bankroll, so I can get it in. So y'all can see some vicious winning. Okay, vicious winning. But I got a phone call. Swear to God, hand on the Holy Bible, not Cali girl. Swear to God. And y'all know I pray before I eat. I'm not gonna say swear to God and not be serious. I mean, not and lie about it. I got a call from somebody that I'm not gonna say I can't imagine because this person was interested in the betting before, but somebody offered me $1,000 bankroll. We got to work the numbers out though, either, percentage of winnings or I pay a flat rate for that loan. But somebody offered me a $1,000 bankroll to get started. I could have started yesterday. But me being responsible and not being this DJ, I told him that I don't want to start until the 26th or 29th, whatever that Saturday before the end of the month. That day, because I don't want to, feel like if I take the 1,000 and I got to be fair. So I would offer him like a 35% interest on that, hard money loan. So I would offer him, Piehead, that's on you. I'm open to anything. I'm call me Jamani too. I don't care. But I told him I would rather wait because if I wait till that date, then 350 would be easy for me to give back, and I'll still make a big profit margin. And I'll give you the whole 1350 back in a week, pretty much. And that's probably the way I approach it, because I told him I don't really want to do a percentage because I make too much money, and I'm not gonna do a percentage, and then I make $4,000, and then like we agree to like 25%, and I got to give up $1,000 interest when I can just do it myself, because I will have $1,000 of my own money, but I will have $1,000 of my own money, but here's the problem. I'm not gonna have it until the 28th. Pothead, $400 would have to be a 2-week loan. 2-week loan. And by the way, guys, anybody that offers up money and I pay them back with interest, guys, I'm not taking the money without you guys knowing that I got the money from that person. And if that person gives me the money, then if I don't pay back for some reason, which I've never not paid back money, or I would be, hurt, which people, whatever, then that person would be able to put me on blast on here, and no way I can live that down. So understand that, yes, I don't care. Why would I not take a bankroll? If I can take a bankroll and I can quadruple it, I'm going to do it on live. I'm going to literally do it on my Patreon, by the way. Let's see. America's Second, we're $995 away. So any money in YouTube, here's the thing, guys, though. Like, it's better. I got a link in the description. I got a link in the description box. That link, you can donate, and I can get the money right away. But if you donate on YouTube, and if you donate on that link, it shows the donation on that screen. And I'm going to share all donations on screen. So every single dollar that's donated to me to get back to sports betting, I will show you on the screen, and you will have that as proof to when I'm up $4,000. You can say, hey, bro, can I have my $50 back? Yeah, you got that back. And here's an extra $30, $40 for you. That's how it works. You give me $5. Hey, bro, here's $7 for you, $8 for you. So, now this ain't me Ponzi scheming it up or nothing. I'm just saying, you donate to me and I get up, then I got you back. There you go. Boom. Shebang. Shout out to Text Geek. Said I got a gambling problem. I guess I got a gambling problem, but I make a whole lot of paper. I'm sorry, I make a whole lot of paper. So call me a gambling problem guy. Because guess what? With my track record on YouTube, all we do is win. We got the $25,000 in a week that put me in a penthouse. We got last year that $7,000 made in 4 days of college football betting. And then we went to Vegas and spurged and went crazy. And then we made freaking with the arc of December or November, when we made that 5,500, or we made that 8,000 in like a week. And remember, my account got shut down for $5,000, $5,500 in it, got shut down. That was another arc. And then we had the arc in Christmas that we ran up $18,000 in a month and a half. I showed y'all. I literally showed y'all. I showed Trader directly. I showed y'all on YouTube. All the videos I was showing y'all the numbers every day. So I got a track record. I don't have to debate on it. Appreciate that, America's Second. Shout out to you. With the 10 jewels, shout out to you. DJ credibility is at stake. It's a you can't lose. There you go. I think you got to remember, people have given me money on YouTube for stuff. Has anybody ever came on here and said I ripped them off, I screwed them over, I didn't pay them? I don't block people for nothing. I've never blocked anybody. I've never blocked him. This guy was in my lane. What the heck? I never blocked anybody for being, for saying that I owe money. Now, of course, don't troll now and say, oh, you owe me money, or I owe you money. Come on, don't waste the time, because I'm going to have you come on panel and show where you sent me money. One person actually did try to say they loan me money, and I told them to come on panel. They wouldn't do it because they were lying, literally, like talking about they sent me a Cash App years ago. Appreciate the 10 more jewels. Gold coin, 2 gold coins. Appreciate you. Why don't you run it back with a YouTube back? That's what we're doing. We're running the YouTube back up. We're back doing YouTube. I'm back. I'm going into the content. Y'all wanted the content. Let's stop doing the brokey content. Me just doing gig work and 9 to 5 and all that. I'm trying to get rich. Let's get rich. I need a bankroll so I can get rich. Okay? Bankroll. Make it rain in this place. Another gold coin. Second, shout out to you, man. I'm gonna have to make you a mod. I think you paid your dues. I'm gonna make you a mod when I get next time on stream. When I got actually, I'll do it before I end the stream. I'm trying to do it before I end the stream. So you're a sports betting investment man? No, I'm just a guy that makes a lot of paper sports betting. I'm not gonna even. I'm not saying nothing. Oh, another gold coin. Shout out to the with another 10 jewels. That's like 50 jewels, 5 gold coins. I appreciate it. If you make a lot of paper on gambling, why do you need us to bankroll you? I didn't say I needed y'all. I said I want you guys to fund my $1,000 bankroll because I think it'd be fun. Don't you want to be a part of me getting rich, me getting this paper? Think about it. If you fund me the $1,000 mark, then guess what? When I get up to 10,000, you got the power to say, bro, I was one of the people that donated $10. You're up 10K. Can I get 100? Can I get 100? Let me show me a screenshot of you donating and show me the message you put on there, and then I'll compare it. As long as I see that you really make it, I got you. And I'm not guaranteeing nothing. So if you do it, I might lose it all. So I just ain't a guarantee. I'm just saying. Yeah, I have a money addiction problem. Absolutely, Ski. I have a money addiction problem. Shout out to Corleone. A month ago, store a mini like weekend at, and then I had to pay $1,000 with $100 or so interest. I paid that back. Boom, done. Then I had to pay my rent, all my bills for the month coming up, which was like $2,200. Boom, $1,800 left. AAU for my son, I had to pay $500 for a hotel room the 1 week, $300 for the hotel room the second week. I give him at least $150, $200 for AAU every weekend. He goes for food. I gotta buy food. I gotta pay for gas. That's where the money went, bruh. Like I told y'all, my dude, I was spending like freaking like $6,000-$7,000 a month right now. Maybe not this month, but the previous 3 months, I spent $6,000 minimum every month. So of course, when I don't have a bankroll because I got to use the money I make real fast to catch up because of everything I got going on. But now I don't got that going on. So all this money that I'm going to make now is going to be my money in my pocket because I got nothing to pay other than my rent. I'm not begging. I'm trying to give y'all something to hope for. Shout out to the bag chasers with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. So I'm going to keep a running tally of this money so that way I'm not off. So I'm going to keep a running tally. Let me go to one of these pages real fast. Go a little bit back so I got space. So we got $50. We got $5 from Armando. Then we got $2 from Ski. I'm gonna keep track, guys. Our goal is $1,000. So we got $7 raised so far. All right, so we're $993 away. Or I'm sorry, we're $9 or $993 away, guys, from our goal. The jewels, I don't know how that works. Once the jewels add up, I'll add that to the total also. Who's BB? Who is X Bags United? Shout out to you, man. You must be new. I thought you were Ski for a second. That's X Bags United. My bad, Ski. My bad. I thought that was you. I'm gonna add $10 because Ski yesterday cashed me out. Ski, I'm gonna add $10 to this total because I did announce it yesterday, and Ski gave me like 5 super chats for $2 each. So I'm gonna add that to it. America's second. I don't know how much 10 jewels is worth. Oh, so that'd be $1. So that means America's second, $1 for 10 joules. Okay, I think I'm gonna just put joules and I'll figure out the total. He's giving me like you're giving me like at least by now 8 joules. So I'm gonna put 8 joules. All right, so I'm gonna put that down. Don, I'm not gonna promise breaking it off. Brandon, you can flip $10 into 1,000. It's gonna take a few weeks, but you can do it. You just got to be on point. I'm not. I'm not. I'm never giving anybody more than 10% of my sports bet earnings because I make too much. I don't need to. You understand, guys? It would be the same for me to start with $300 and work it up to $2,000, and me taking $1,000 and giving up 10, 20%. Same thing, because I don't want to be giving up that much money because, like, once I get up to $3,000, then now I feel obligated to get more, and I don't want nobody feeling like I'm being shady to them. Shout out to boy Wonder. You only remember your wins, but don't factor out your losses. Tech Geek, it doesn't work that way. I got time to break that down. We'll break that down in a second. Yep, O'Shea, it's your time. Oh, shoot. We got Deal Wyndham, 200 joules. Shout out to Deal Wyndham with the 200 joules. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, y'all trying to get it. Y'all trying to get me back to the bag. Shout out to you, man. Okay, so first, before I break that down, okay, um, we're gonna go with shout out to Jeff in the building. What's going on, Jeff? All right, so uh, before we go deeper, I'm gonna actually switch phones real fast because this phone is like, let me swap phones real fast. So let me set up a phone for GPS real quick. Look, Don, I don't expect nothing from nobody. So I want y'all to remember, you guys are doing this because you want to do this. I'm not forcing nobody's hand to do anything for me. You guys doing this because you want to. So let's make that clear. Like you're not doing it because you're doing it for the content. Because I said that comes what comes with me, what comes with me betting is so what comes with me sports betting, guys. What comes with it is we get to do that panel with all the people I blocked. So you get all the people I blocked. I'm gonna also show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all me betting, but y'all gotta do it. We gotta do it. All right, we're back. Shout out to the deal with the 200 joules. I'm headed to work right now. So guys, I'm headed to work right now. We're headed to work. Like I just dropped off Javion, and now we're headed to do some work. We got a half a route because I had a whole route. They messed up and put me on the schedule. I was supposed to be off today, but he said they gave me a good route, like because I asked, I told him I could work all day, pretty much, and I want to make money. So right now I'm gonna work all day. I'll be done by like 6 or 7 still, but I'm okay working all day because my son, I can pick him up late to hang out with him and do the basketball. And when he starts basketball, now at that point I'm gonna start, you know, working the days of his game a little, like I get off earlier so I can make it to his game on time. I got my tank full. My tank is like, guys, my tank is, I can't even show y'all, but my tank is on under, like it was at full because I filled up like hour ago, but it's at like a quarter under full tank of gas. So I'm headed to like far, like I'm headed like 45 miles away, but it's all good because. So this is the way it works, guys. I'm not gonna now, mind you. You're never gonna find out what company it is. I'm never gonna tell y'all that. But what I'm doing is I get paid from the warehouse all the way to the stop. The all the stops, all the mileage, I get all that. Then they pay you if you're like an hour away. They pay you to come all the way back to your house with time and your hourly and your mileage. This is a credible opportunity. You know um, that I'm not gonna give him a shout out because I don't know if he wants to shout out, but shout out to you for giving me, putting me in the right space. It's hourly pay, flat hourly pay. But the way they do it is, which is good, you get it's a set hourly that they estimate, and they give you cushion to be a little, couple minutes slow, and then um, if you work fast, which some people work faster than others, you end up increasing that I think I told you 18, whatever the hourly is, you increase it up because you're making more because you're doing it in a limited, lesser amount of time. So I don't know if y'all want me to get back to the betting. You guys said my losses more than the. I don't talk about the losses. I don't talk about the winning, but I guess I'll keep doing fire throwing about this job. The reason why I like this job better than other jobs, let me tell you why. Because that's the whole goal of life. That's the whole goal of life. Like you go from one job to a better job. So I started at FedEx, which was crappy, 165, and I'm out there freaking 10 hours some days because they give me a small truck, a bunch of packages. So I get 165. Yeah, it was guaranteed money. I had to work 6 days. I had no life. Literally, my life was work. I was miserable. Okay. And my back was killing me every day. I moved from that job to sports bet, which I made way more money for that period of time. Then I decided, hey, I want to get back to working. So I was fortunate enough to get a car that will allow me to do black rides on, or not black rides, but XL rides on Lyft. So I started doing Lyft rides. Then I found out about GoFo because I said, let me offset the Lyft with the job until I get back into the sports betting bag. So I started at GoFo. GoFo was better than FedEx by far because I got paid more based on how much I wanted to work. And if I didn't want to work, then I got paid less, but I knew I was getting paid less because I didn't feel like doing 150 stops. FedEx, I'm doing 120 stops on average, and I'm making the same amount of money. But GoFo, if I do 100 stops of little tiny packages, I make $170. Yeah, I got paid for my gas, which was only like $20 because I'm only going like 20 miles in radius. So now I leave that job, and she said I can come back anytime. I was going to come back before I reached out to the homie, and he put me on to this opportunity. And it's better than GoFo and it's better than FedEx because this opportunity is best of both worlds. The packages are heavier, of course, because you're dealing with, other supplies. And the packages are still light enough to where I can carry 2 or 3 of them if I needed to by myself with nothing else. So if you think about this, the packages are light, easy to sort out in the car. I get paid as soon as I walk into the warehouse to start work, which is better than GoFo and FedEx. I get paid right away. I don't have to sort nothing. I had to help sort at FedEx. I had to help sort at GoFo, like load my truck at FedEx, and I had to like help sort packages for an hour and a half for free at GoFo. I don't have to do none of that. All my stuff is all there, ready to go. Clean. I don't get dirty. My car don't get dirty. All the boxes are clean. And what happens is with this job, I'm doing a lot of driving long distance, but it works for me because I can chill out, watch a TV show, listen to music. I can do whatever I want. And I don't mind that because guess what? I can live stream with you guys for the whole entire time. So I can do YouTube and this job with no issues. Go forward is hard. Shout out to the pothead with the chill. 6 joules. Let me write that down. So I can literally just chill out. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna make, good money. I get the stream. I'm not losing myself with the streaming. Let me see. 6. I don't know how much these jewels are worth, but I'm gonna write them down just so I know how much they're worth. Because I want to give y'all props. Props if I get it because y'all help me get it out the mud. No, I'm gonna make with this job as of now, with them knowing that I'm competent and I'm good. I deliver all the packages. I'm just on point. Um, I'm gonna make about $140 to $50 minimum a day. Okay, off of the hourly, and then off of the mileage, I'm gonna make about give or take. I'm getting 25 miles and they pay for a gallon for 25 miles. If I'm doing 150, then that's about 7 miles. So that's about uh, just say 25 bucks gas back. I'm happy with that because guess what? I can legit stream because I got signal most places. I'm in the car most of the time. I'm not going to 50. I'm not going to freaking 120 stops. Like I'm in the car most of the time. Like I'm literally dropping off these packages and I'm back in the car fast. That's going to be a game changer because now I can do I'm not going to really sports bet while working, but I could do other stuff if I chose to do while I'm working. Now, keep in mind, guys, with this opportunity, um, I'm able to take my naps whenever I want. Like, shout out to Watch Troops in the building. Everything's good, guys, with this job. Now, mind you, I said that with FedEx. FedEx did good for me. FedEx got me out of the rut I was in. I was a brokey before I started back at FedEx, waiting around for money. But I got a FedEx and I started running up the bag. And then you saw I ran it up with sports betting. And then I took a downer period. I went down and then I had GoFo. It got me up. It got my spirits up. I started having a social life a little bit. I started being able to meet people. But then that died out because I just didn't have time to do it because I was making money sports betting. I'm going to AAU tournaments. I'm at practice with my son. So at that point, I said, okay, you know what? Let me just fall back from this job for now because it's just inconvenient. Then Javion came into town, and I wasn't going to work both of us. And I'm making $60. He's making $80 because I'm going to give him the bulk of the money because he's doing all the work. Really, I'm just driving, but driving is a lot of work too. But I felt bad. I'm not going to go 50-50. And I didn't pay. I didn't charge no gas either. So I just left that job. Cause I'm like, dude, I make more money just working by myself doing Lyft, and you just staying here and you get a job, which is what he did. Now back to the point. Now I'm here. This job is just better than every other job before. Now, guess what? In like 3 months, 2 months, I might say, oh, this job sucks because this, and that. It doesn't matter because guess what? Now my next job is going to be better than this job if that happens. Because I always go up. I don't go down. Go forward as an upgrade from FedEx. This job is a 3 times upgrade from FedEx and GoFo combined. Because this job, I can literally, if I do right by this job, I can do this full time and not have to do nothing else and still make $3,000-$4,000 a month if I do this job right. Like I can literally with this job, shout out to Stream of Consciousness with this happy poop, 10 joules. Y'all cashing me out today. By the way, guys, I'm going to do a separate video every so many days, giving shout outs to everybody who donated. That way, when I make it, when we get rich, I can y'all can say, hey, bro, I looked out for you, bro. I looked out for you. You know? But I'm not gonna like calculate it now. I don't know how much those are worth. We'll figure that later. I've had in this year only one job, but the total of a year, I've been employed at 3 different places. Shout out to Stream of Consciousness with another 10 joules, happy poop. Let me give Let me write that down. We're gonna write down every single dollar, guys, every dollar, because I know y'all want that sit down with Brandon and company. I know y'all want that. Since y'all cashing out, I can actually just say the names right. Yeah, we got that rooftop party. Shout out to Stream Consciousness with Happy Poop. Yeah, we got that rooftop party. We run this bag up. Oh, shoot, we got another one. Stream Consciousness with another one. Yo, Stream Consciousness gave us 4. Okay, shout out to you, man. Dash and Jumani make a good couple, probably. You don't have to write it all down. It's all located in your YouTube studio. You're right. 420. I forgot about that. I could just go to the studio and see all the super chats. Shout out to you for reminding me. So, guys, I'm gonna just read off the super chats, um, pretty much from yesterday on videos. Give y'all credit. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm pretty sure they still got that in studio. So if they don't, guys, if somebody knows they don't, make sure you let me know in the chat so I don't, mess that up. Cause I want to give y'all shout outs. I ain't trying to make y'all feel like I don't value every single dollar. But yeah, pretty much, guys, that's the game plan right now. We're gonna pretty much run up $1,000 bankroll. I'm keeping my eyes on the road. I can multitask, but we're gonna run up $1,000 bankroll, guys, to bet. But if I don't get the 1,000 from you guys, then I'm going to go to the guy that offered the $1,000, just pay him back, and I'll go to him and use that money. But if he would have to be the determining factor, Coleon Fisco, this channel is a guy that's just manic, who's a degenerate gambler who is getting sued for thousands of dollars. His business is getting sued literally right now for thousands of dollars. But pretty much, you know, he said he'll get the money, which he will. I could have got it yesterday. Shout out to him. And we'll do that sit down with Brandon and company and everybody. I'm going to do one sit down. But my only stipulation, or I'm not doing it at all, is going to be a ceasefire. There's going to be no more lying about me if I do that sit down. No more talking about me with lies. I don't care if you react to my videos, but there's no more lying about me, doxing me, telling people to call my job. That Instagram channel that one of them made, take it down. You're trying to dox me, but it ain't working because all the videos that I got out here are funny. Yeah, they might be kind of ignorant, but they're funny. Shout out to Screen Time. You've been watching preseason NFL. Not at all. I haven't watched any. I'm probably going to watch the Browns, though, because it's Shador. Keep in mind, guys, the one video is talking about the black women that don't tip. Everybody knows that. Yes, I get it. Y'all want to clip that and put that on and want black people to be mad at me because I said black women are the worst tippers. I'm sorry, guys. No big deal. Sorry. Everybody knows, black women don't tip as much as other people. And not all black women. I'm saying, the consistency is that. So I know y'all put that up. Nobody's going to bash me for that because everybody knows the truth. They just don't say it out loud. I say it out loud. Shout out to Two Jewels with America's second silver star. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, silver, with the super sticker. You already borrowed to gamble. Intelligent Insights. You got a wrench, man. Don't be saying stuff like that, man. Okay? And absolutely, I've said that I borrowed money to Sportsbet. Yes, I have. And I've always paid it back within a couple days, 3 days, and I've always ran up to 3,000 or 4,000. That's why she trusts me to do it. I don't lose the money. So yes, in the past, she has given me money, bankrolls. Y'all was on the one when we went to Vegas and I turned that $500 into $5,000. Y'all saw it. Y'all was on the stream. Literally, March Madness, I turned the $500 she gave me into $5,500. I mean, 500 is the bankroll. I made $5,000 in 4 or 5 days. So yes, why wouldn't she? How stupid would you be if you have a partner at the time who literally has never lost the bankroll and can turn 10 times money if he has the money to bet? And he happens to not have the money at that moment because he decided to be stupid and move into a high rise for $2,200 a month. There you go, America Second. I'm just honest. Any plans to move away from 1099 gig work in the future? Uh, with sports betting, I'm going all in. When I look at my life now, I'm grinding it up. I look at my life right now and I'm grinding it up. My best time in my life is when I'm sports betting because I got unlimited funds. I just spent it too much. But now that I got a financial manager, now, as of a week ago, all the money that goes into my Wells Fargo account is budgeted and managed by that person. So now I'm good. And it's my bank account, person managing it. And now I'm good. That's the reason why I'm going to be away from gig work to where I'm only going to be doing this job. I'm not going to quit this job, guys. This job I'm going to be doing for at least 3 months. It's Tuesday to Friday. I start at 9 o'clock every day. I'm doing it because this job is enough money to pay all my bills and give me $500 of cushion every month. So that means all the sports betting money, all the lift money on the weekends, all that money is just extra money going in my account. So I can start buying cars and start buying stuff to make money off of, as I told you I wanted to do before. I've never had the money accumulated. Yeah, the high rise days was dope, low key. You got Unk on so much gas, he's dropping B word by itself. I don't know what the B word is. Not trying to be a dick, but I don't get how you don't see gambling as an issue. You're literally betting your life on gambling. No, I'm going to run it up. I'm going to keep the job. I'm going to probably try to keep the job for 3 years. Now, of course, I might quit. Who knows? But I'm going to try if it makes sense because ultimately, I always find myself back to a situation where like my money is being hemorrhaged because I'm just out. My output is just too much. Then I'm not getting input, like incoming money. So I'm going to try to keep this job. Seriously. Um, Look, intelligent. Look, intelligent. Here's the yeah. I'm gonna Toro the Tahoe, and I'm gonna get a Suburban. I got guys. I know the gas mileage is terrible, but it's more comfortable for me driving far and delivering with this job. I'll have more room to deliver more packages because, like right now, I can only do what they're giving me. But if I get a bigger truck, I'll be able to deliver more. And I want a newer truck so that way I don't got to worry about it breaking down. So my goal with this job is to do as much as possible until Aiden starts with basketball. That way, if I got a nice little, 5 to 10,000 saved up between betting and this job, I'll be able to put down money on a car and make payments on a Suburban, a newer one, like a 2021 with low miles, like 80, 90,000 miles. And then that way I'll be good. I ain't trying to, I don't know what you mean by insurance pay. I don't know how I would get that. But have you come, Jay Goodwin? The reason why I don't talk about Cali Girl in our situation is because of all the people doxing her and doing all the nastiness. So I'm keeping her out of it. So nobody's gonna know if we're rocking out or not on this channel no more until I feel comfortable enough to share that. Because if I come on here and I share good times or good moments or good things with her, if she's still here, she might not be here no more, then all they're going to do is try to make her life hell because they know that's the only way to get to me. But right now, as they can see, maybe she's not here because them talking about her doesn't get to me. Y'all don't hear from me no more. As much as y'all try to make this disrespectful videos to get me to feed on the bait, but I'm not going to do it. No, but boy wonder, I never quit a job because I made a big bag. FedEx, I lost it because somebody decided to dox me. The GoFo job, I didn't quit. I resigned or put in. I just told her don't put me on the schedule because I had Javion with me and I couldn't. I wasn't making enough money, and it was taking up too much time. And I had him with me, and I just figured it'd be better for me to do Lyft because Lyft pays more than this job in reality, and it worked better with my hours with my son for basketball. Your money's being hermit because you're spending it all on ish you don't need to. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yes, that's the reason why. Absolutely. Uh, okay. Hold on, I got to text the manager. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to make that phone call. I had to text that, make that text. Yeah, I had to shoot that text to the manager because um, I'm running. I'm running on behind. I'm running not late, but I'm just behind because it's last minute. All right. Um. All right. So, okay, intelligent insights. Okay, I think let's get to. I've been driving now since 10 o'clock. I had to drive to Raleigh Airport, and then I'm driving back from Raleigh Airport, and then I got to go right to work, and then I'm doing Lyft after. So we're killing it right now. We're killing it with the money. Uh, Um, so intelligent insight. I actually got the Fold, not the iPhone, and yes, I want to get a Suburban. If I do this job the way that I'm being told, if I do it, I'm gonna make boatload of money. Then yes, I want a more reliable car because this car is going to crap the bed soon, and I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. This car is probably gonna crap the bed in 6 months, and if it happens, I got my money out of it because I'm gonna incur enough money to make it worth it to get that another car, and then this car would be my lift car, and then the Suburban would be my car I would use to. Um, Now, of course, I don't need the Suburban, but I'm just with the way this job is. I just see myself the bigger the truck, the more money I'll make because the way the packages y'all see them, they're big, like they're boxes, and I can't get more boxes if I get like a small. I might even get the. I was thinking instead of Suburban to get my son's mom got the Explorer, the big boy one, like a nice one. I was thinking about doing Explorer XL because it got a nice interface. It's nice and big, and I can get more. Guys, I didn't pay $15,000 for this car. Of course, I'm talking to this guy. This car cost me $8,000 out the door. Everything, tax, title, and everything. I paid $8,000 for this car. So yeah, that $15,000 was what I had to work with. But we're gonna use 8,000. All right, back to the point. So you said, why don't I understand that gambling is ruining my life? Because intelligent insights is not ruining my life. Okay, look at this. Intelligent insights. Just think about this real quick. If I have incurred with jobs with FedEx in the past year, with FedEx, GoFo, and this new job, don't count, you can't count, but with jobs, I've made a total of maybe, intelligent, follow me, please. Follow me, intelligent. I made about 15,000 at FedEx this year. With GoFo, I made it like 6,000 before I left. So that's $21,000 I made. Okay, intelligent, $21,000 with Lyft and delivery apps. I made what, $2,500, or actually I've been doing it hardcore lately. So let's say 5,000. Shout out Tracy Stevens. That's $26,000 that I made. Okay, Intelligent Insight with jobs. Okay, so if I made 26,000 with jobs, my rent is 1,300 a month, pretty much. All my bills with the rent and everything combined, electric, everything, insurance, cell phone, $300 a month. Everything combined is $2,200 a month. So that would be in reality about just say $27,000 of bills. AAU this year cost me close to $5,000 for AAU this year. Let's add that to it. Let's add the gas for a year, probably about, give or take, at least $10,000 because I was spending about 200 a month. I mean, I'm sorry, I was spending about 200 a week other than those months I worked at FedEx. But even with those months, I still spent 200 because I had to pick up my son. I had to go to do DoorDash and all that. So I spent 200 still. So that's 24,000. That's each month in gas, $1,000. Let's say $1,000 in gas for the month. That's another $12,000. So that puts me at, let's just say, about 40,000. I'm gonna undersell it. 40,000. Food. Y'all saw my food bill. My food bill is $1,000 a month. I don't know why I spend that much in food, but I spend about $1,000 for food between me and my son. So add that to the tally. We got $52,000. Now we got $400 a month in support that I give on top of paying for all my son's stuff that I didn't even add in for shoes and clothes. Like last year, he was, 1,000 went to clothes and birthday and all that. So add that to it. That's another 12,000 on top of the $400 a month. 17. So now we're at about $68,000 last year. $68,000, not including the fun money that I just used to just spend. Remember, I had to pay, what was it, 15? No, I had to pay between shipping and storage last year. I paid about $1,200. That puts me at $70,000 last year in spending. $70,000. My taxes for last year was $6,000. That's $76,000. $76,000. StreamYard every month. This is the first month I have not had StreamYard. That's now another $600. You guys are not keeping up. But I tell y'all how much I spend every year. So let's do the math on that. Just that. That's $78,000 I spent last year in 1 year. Now let's do the division on that. 12 months. That's about $6,300 a month every month that I've spent to live. So Intelligent Insights, Mr. I Know It All, I'm assuming. Shout out to you. I still got respect for you. Let's do the math. If I worked a regular job, how much per hour would I have to make to keep up with that lifestyle because I spend too much? And I admit that I spend too much. For me to make $6,500 a month to pay everything, divided by what? Let's say 50 hours. I'll take it to the extreme. 50 hours. That is 200 hours up for the month. That means I would have to make $32 an hour every hour. Bro, there's no jobs that I'm getting without a skill that I'm making $32 an hour. So now, how do you make it happen? Oh, you know how? Let's deduct the fact. Oh, let's take away the fact I put 10,000 towards the building. You remember that? $1,000 towards flying out there and staying in a hotel room and all that. So that's 11,000. Shout out to Hot Fly Guy. That's $11,000 right there. And then I had to pay back a debt, which was about $7,000. That's 18,000. That left me with $7,000. $7,000. Shout out to Amanda with the $5 super chat. Now we're almost close to having that sit down with everybody. Shout out to you with the super chat. So now we got about 7,000 that we're deduct from that total because we got insurance claim that we got paid on. So that still takes me to $61,000. That means that I would have to make about $30 an hour every single hour I work. FedEx was not paying that. GoFo wasn't paying that. No job pays that I'm doing. So guess what I did to keep up? I had to sports bet. So the reason why I was able to live this life that I've been living, Spurgeon, Sun AAU, doing everything that I'm doing, is because I was sports betting on the side. And I was able to make, give or take, $1,000 minimum for the most part a week. Like literally, yes, I had a couple months the past year that I didn't bet. So 10 months I made about $1,000 a week on average, $4,000. But if my bills are still 2,100 or 2,100 left over, if you divide it up that way, mind you don't do that because I got the money in December and it was gone by January. But just say we add it up in that way, that's $2,100 left over, which is give or take about what I make at my job. FedEx after taxes, I make about $2,500. GoFo, I was making about $2,500 a month. Betting. So when you say, "Oh, bro, is sports betting the best thing for you?" I got all the love for you, but I gotta say it like this: shut your goddamn pie hole. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm not a regular guy. I'm not like most people. I'm sorry. My bills are a lot. My life is a lot. I'm just expensive, and I'm cutting back, which is why I got a financial advisor now. But sorry, okay? I had the sports bet and make $4,000 a month to live life. And keep in mind that half of the year or 4 months or 5 months of this year we're doing, I was paying $1,800 for rent and utilities. We went from me paying $1,400 in rent and utilities to $400 extra I was paying because I was living in a house and I was paying $1,500 that I started paying because I got cocky and I offered to pay more in September or August of last year. I offered to pay $1,500 instead of the $1,000 I was paying. I upped it to $1,500 and I offered to pay all utilities because I feel guilty that I was making so much paper and I was holding it to myself. And it was stupid of me. I put myself in a situation to now go from 1,400 or from 1,000 straight up to paying an additional $800. So guess what? I had to sports bet. So when you say to me, you realize sports betting is the downfall of you, bro, it's not. If I don't sports bet, I don't eat because I don't earn enough money hourly with whatever job I do because I'm not a skilled labor person. I do not have an education. I'm not making $30 an hour unless I do some crap job that I'm going to be miserable doing, like a strip boat freaking fisherman or whatever. Like, unless I do some freaking job that's a risk to my safety and I'm going to be miserable, then I'm not making $30 an hour because I don't have the tools to get it. And guess what? I am okay with that because I chose this path in life. I got to live with it. I want to be here with my son. Hopefully my daughter moves here. And that's that. That's it. Not that hard. Not rocket science. That's the reason why we're here. And when we do these breakdowns, it makes me look arrogant. It makes me look bad. It makes me look like a terrible person because y'all think I'm throwing money at y'all and throwing it in y'all faces because a lot of y'all live regular lives. You don't do nothing special. All you do is work and come home and be on YouTube watching people talk and trolling them and just getting a kick your rocks off of making people feel like crap. Like y'all get your rocks off of telling me what to do just to feel better because you don't take your own advice. Half of y'all don't take your own advice. When was the last time any of y'all took your own advice and did something to improve your life? Why are you watching my channel if you are literally down bad that you shout to what's wrong with America and shout to Mondo again with the super chat? How down bad are you that you have to watch my channel to feel good about yourself because you watch my channel and think to yourself, I'm doing better than that guy in life. Hey, I'm great. I'm successful. Dude, you're down bad. You're watching a guy that is a known crash out. Guys, I live it. It's my truth. I'm a crash out. It's an enjoyable thing to watch, I guess, for y'all. And I'm okay with that. Shout out to the track in the building. Guys, I'm okay with that. I am the guy that had 3 jobs in 1 year. Year before that, 2 jobs. I'm that guy that does this. I'm the guy that, hey guys, I'm a degenerate sports bettor. But guess what? I'm actually a profitable sports bettor because I make thousands of dollars every week doing it, which is why I'm afforded this life. If I didn't make thousands of dollars, how would I afford to live right now, guys? I'm in an amazingly beautiful apartment. We got to pay car insurance. We got life insurance. We got freaking home renters insurance. We got all that we got to pay. Yeah, we got to pay for this water. We got sacrifices to make, guys. I made a sacrifice because of me wanting to be here with my son. I'm happy to be here with him. I made a sacrifice to be a crash out, to be a guy who is going to do whatever he has to do to make, you know, $6,100 a month. Isaac, you're late to the party. Isaac, you are so late. Isaac, I already cooked myself. You come in here talking about I'm begging for $1,000 is not going to affect me. Bro, give me $1,000. Bro, I'm asking you for it. I don't care. Bro, it's content. You think I need $1,000? No, I want $1,000. Yes, let's go from 6,000 to 60,000 a month. Absolutely in profit. Bro, if I have enough people that hate watch me, that love watch me, that enjoy watching me just because it's just a fetish that you just see this guy that just keeps crashing out, then why wouldn't I tell you guys if you want to throw me a couple bucks so I can crash out even more, do it. Guys, if I get that $1,000, I'm going to keep this job, but you might find me going to Las Vegas on that Saturday after. I'll take a flight that Friday after work, and I will be back on Monday. I'm in Vegas, running it up on live stream the whole time. Matter of fact, let's make that right now. If we raise that $1,000, not only will I do that panel, but I would do a straight 3-day binge, degenerate binge. I'm talking about I will fly out of Wilmington on Friday to get to Vegas on Friday. I'll be there Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and then I come back to Wilmington on Monday so I can get back to work. I will live stream the whole time. I won't cut it off. Other than YouTube, I got to cut it off every 12 hours so I don't lose the footage. But I would live stream for 3 straight days, the whole entire time. The whole entire time. If we raise that $1,000. Okay? Guys, it's content. D. Charles, I have a betting Patreon, but nobody showed up. So I stopped doing it after a week and a half. But if enough of you guys tell me you're going to actually follow it, then I'll go on there and take the time to break it down to you guys. Yes, I said it, Armando. I'm going to keep my word on that. If I get that $1,000 raised, I will do a panel with Brandon, with Holly. I'll let Royce come. I'll let Scott Hall come. But it's going to be one-on-ones. It's not going to be retarded, stupid, unorganized mess of everybody. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings. Oh my God, you called me bald. Oh my God, you called me fat. It ain't gonna be none of that. Okay, we're not doing retard content. Okay, it's gonna be one-on-one sit downs with a moderator that we're both gonna agree on, and then we're gonna do sit downs with everybody. I'll do an hour with everybody. It's gonna be a series, and then we're gonna do a panel with all these people, and it's not gonna be chaotic because if it's chaotic, I'm gonna just end the live stream, and then they're out of here. But I'm down. If we get that 1,000 raised, I'm down. I'll do a sit down with every individual one by one. Brandon will be the last one. We're gonna say the best for last. But we're not talking about stuff I can't talk about. Like I told y'all about the building already. I'm getting sued by these people because they said that I did damage. Okay. So they got to prove it in court. It's that simple. And there's a lot of information in regards to that, that if you guys were good investigators, y'all would know uh, this makes no sense. But y'all aren't good investigators. So y'all don't know. But that's going on. So I'm not talking about that. Other than that, everything's on the table. I don't lie, guy. I don't hide stuff. I tell y'all everything. Y'all just manipulate everything and turn it into me lying. I tell y'all everything, literally. That's the point of this channel. I got 1,000 videos on private because I have respect for my kids and my last name enough to know that I said some outrageously disrespectful and ignorant things that I can never take back. So I'm not going to have those things on my platform. If those people that recorded those videos want to put them out, that's on them to put them out. If they don't react on the videos, then I'm going to strike the videos. But otherwise, they can literally, like post them. I mean, I can't stop it. I don't care. I'm just not going to have it to where people can come to my channel to find them. You're not doing that. That's just stupid. I'm trying to fix my image a little bit. Why have a stupid brokey image to where I'm just talking about broke people stuff? Nobody cares in reality. People with money don't care. Talking about kids without dads. Who in reality cares other than broke people? Yeah, you have kids without dads robbing and stealing from the rich physically. But in reality, we all know that most of the stuff I was talking about is poverty content. I'm gonna get rich. That's just happening. Somebody said I didn't show up to my Patreon classes. It's crazy. I actually did. Those people are once again late to the party. They decided to go on my Patreon and make a free account to like spy and see what was going on. And little did they know, the first week I was on there every day with Dash and Trader. Y'all can go on Dash and Trader's channel and ask them. I went on there for literally a week and a half. Every day I was on there for 3 hours minimum, and y'all didn't show up, so I didn't go back. I just said I'm not doing this no more because I was losing money because it was only me and Trader, and he was betting smaller because he was learning, and I'm betting bigger. And I made my $500 in like an hour and a half. He was on stream with me when I made my money. I showed my screen. I made my $500. I'm like, bro, I can't keep betting. That's just how it works. When you make your money, you get out. You're done. You don't sit on a sports book for hours just doing it. No, you gotta like just get in fast, and get out. So if I make my money an hour and a half, if y'all follow me, then y'all made y'all money, and we're out. And because he was trying to keep me on there, I told him I can't really do this no more until more people come because I wasn't making money on the Patreon. I didn't make him pay for it. The only one that paid for it was really like 4 or 5 people. No, D Charles, you sent me a message. That was you, and I literally told you how to get to it. Like the videos are still up there. D Charles, this is what you do. Reach out to me on Instagram, and I would literally walk you through the Patreon. Or we could just have a one-on-one. I'll do a phone call. I'll give you my T-Mobile number that's tied to my business. I'm not giving you my real number, but you can call me. I'll break it down to you. I'll spend an hour. I don't mind breaking it down to you. I would spend an hour breaking it down to you if you want me to. I got you. Not at all, Water Sky. Like you ain't gotta sneak this. We're not fiending the bank. You do realize I got a phone call last night. He said he'll let me hold the $1,000. We can work out some numbers. I could be betting right now. I could be literally not on stream betting right now. But you know why I'm not betting? Because this is self control. We're on genius level of streaming right now. Like this is self control. There's not enough to bet on right now. We're not going to be enough until college football starts. I'm not going to be sitting around with $1,000 bankroll that I got to pay back interest on betting on WNBA basketball. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to wait. until college football starts to where I can bet all day and run up a big bag. So that way, when I'm up $4,000 in a day, that interest that we agreed on, I could pay that and give him a couple $100 extra. Who cares? I'm running the bag up again, and now I got 3,000 to work with. Shout out to Regis in the building. What's going on, Regis? Yeah, we're gonna get rich. Or die trying, absolutely. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna assume I should text him first to see if he really was roasting me. But since you're saying that he said that, because I heard that from a few people that he said that I did not help him bet properly. So what happened, which I'm pretty sure he won't care about me telling this, is that taking a day off. So I said, bro, if you take off Saturday or whatever day it was, Friday or whatever, I said, how much did you make on a Friday? He said he makes $150 on like a Friday or something or Saturday. I said, I'll give you the $150 if you don't make money. If you don't make $150, I will give you $150, but I'll send you $200 to work with betting. And if you lose that $200, you don't have to pay me back. And I'll give you the 150 that you lost not working today. But if you win, of course, just give me back my money. Because you're going to make with $200, you're going to make at least $300, $400 betting my way. You got to bet exactly what I'm betting. Well, that day we bet, and he ended up running up whatever from the moment I gave him that money till we finished. He ran it up to like 350 or maybe 400, whatever it was. It was at least 350. Then he went to his own. He bet on his own like the next day or whatever, but he ran it up to $500. Literally, he ran up to $200 to $500. And I never asked him for the money back. Never asked him for the money to $200 back. Never got it paid back. Never asked for it back because that day, that same day, I made like $1,000. You can ask him. That same day, I made $1,000 in like 2 hours because it was a glitch that happened, and I caught the glitch, and I was able to double up, and I was like in disbelief, like, are we serious? Are we serious? I got it on stream. I literally got the stream. I got the stream. It's on my Patreon. So if he called me, he said I didn't teach him the proper way, then I can, like, that video is on the Patreon. Like, literally, I'm like going crazy. Like this can't be real. This can't be real. It might have been behind the scenes though, because people weren't showing up. People were not showing up to the streams. I was streaming for a whole week and a half, and he literally took $200, turned it into at least $350, $400, and then little did I know he had it up to $500 in like a couple days later. And he told me he had it to $500. But then I told him I'm kind of done doing these because I got a lot going on right now. Because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tell him this because I'm just a nice guy and I don't like to like confront people about the things I feel. But I'm like, you know, I gave you $200, even though I'm up $1,000 in the same day that I gave you the money. Could have gave me back the $200, but you didn't give it back to me, and you made like $300 from what you said off the money. So it's like, bro, you know, give me like something, give me $100, give me something back. But like I give you, I give you that, you don't give me none of the money back, and then I didn't like, which I'm on my medication again, so I'm comfortable enough speaking on this, and I'm comfortable enough taking the slander that he might give me if he comes in the middle of what I'm saying right now without listening to the whole context of the reason why I'm saying this right now. He never paid for the Patreon. And like he was using a free account. And it's like, bro, I shouldn't have to tell you if I gave you $200 bankroll and you made, you got the $500 in like a couple days, then like why wouldn't you at least get the $50 Patreon package or something? Give me something, tip me. But I didn't get nothing, and I didn't ask him for nothing. I told him, you don't gotta give me nothing. But just because I'm making 500 a day, 1,000 a day, and you're seeing this, yeah, I'm making that money. It doesn't matter about what I'm making. You should still pay your dues because ultimately, if I'm taking 3 hours out of my day, I could be betting by myself and focused. I'm helping you. So that's the reason why I kind of stopped because it was only him on that stream doing it. And he never offered to pay for the membership, or he never paid for membership, and he never offered any money. Nasty about that, and I didn't want to tell him about it because I just don't like to, I'm not a confrontational person, and I didn't know how he was going to react on that because he was showing me love with YouTube, giving me game and stuff, but that game ain't really worked for my YouTube because my channel is different than his, so I couldn't really take his, advice with that because I'm chaotic, he's not. So that's the truth for that situation. I have no ill will towards him. He knows whenever he comes on, it's what's up. And he can come back to the Patreon for free. It's just the fact of when I do a favor like that, you got to pay your dues because somebody did the same thing to me. But maybe I'm just naive for thinking this way. But I just feel like if somebody gave me a free bankroll that if it got lost, he's going to then give me 150 to make up for me not working. I would think to just give him the money back, even if he said, don't worry about it. Because I said that because like I'm thinking, if I say don't worry about it, if he keeps running it up, he'll give me the money back eventually, and then he'll give me a $50 Patreon subscription. But I didn't get nothing, so I kind of was like, bro, I'm not about to do this for free, and I didn't know how to communicate. 'Cause remember, at the time, I was a different person than I am now, and I didn't know how to communicate that to him. Like, bro, like share the wealth. Like, what are we doing here? All right, so I'm not looking at the comments. I'm gonna go all the way down. Actually, let me bring it closer. No, it definitely wasn't DTW. Come on, bro. Like that guy ain't got no thousand to loan me. Come on, bro. But I'll do a sit down with him too, which makes no sense because he's just a puppet. He just runs with whatever anybody says. Non Chulette, I don't sell a course. I got a Patreon that I may start back up if enough of y'all ask. Japan, I never said I stay getting money. What I said was my bills are a lot. So if my bills are 6,100 a month, of course it's hard to maintain that. So if I have a month or two that I don't make nothing sports betting, I find myself in this hole. Like guys, I'm not doing the math on it again. We just did the math. My bills and my life is $6,100 a month. So if I am just doing a job all day to make $4,000, I'm still 2,000 short. So if I didn't bet for 2 months, then that means I'm $4,000 short. So that means when I did bet the other a month ago and made $4,000, that money went to catching up. That's the point. And I'm not going to break the money down again. Appreciate that, track. Jay Goodwin, it's an easy way and a lazy way to make money, but I make money doing it. So why would I not do it? Like, why would I not do it if it's easy and a good way to make money? All right, D. Charles, I break it down. You got to watch the whole live stream. I break it all down on there. Just watch the whole live stream. No, I don't feel disrespected by him. Shout out to Jay's picks. Okay, look, I'm not going to acknowledge your name because I don't rock with you. But, dude, I've literally been on YouTube at every AAU tournament. I'm the one that got to get the hotel room. I'm the one that's there the whole time, paying $500 to $800 for hotel rooms, food, gas. I'm the one doing that. Every single tournament. He had 6 tournaments he went to that I spent damn near $600 to $800 on. So do the math on that, okay? And then you factor in like with that AAU, with the fee to start on the team, the AAU team, and then the shoes and all the miscellaneous other stuff I had to pay for. That's the reason why. So on average, the average AAU tournament cost me $800. I had 6 of them. I'm not even counting the two of them that was in town. But the other 6 cost me about $800. The one cost me like $1,200 because the hotel room was like $800 itself. So once again, if you have 6 tournaments at $800, that's $4,800 right there. That's the past 3 months. My son picking him up 5 days a week for basketball practice. The food, the trainer's food, the cost of the basketball trainers. I just paid $600 last month. $400 goes to my son every single month. $100 a week for support. That support does not take away from the AAU and everything else I pay for. He always gets that $100. The thousands I gave him just for nothing, but just the allowance. The money I gave my daughter, which wasn't as much as the years prior, but still some money. That's the reason why I utilize sports betting to run up a bag. Now, when you said I'm losing money sports betting, where? You are one of the most retarded dudes on my channel. I just spent damn near 20 minutes at breaking down the money to you, line by line, and the best you got to come up with is I need to stop becoming a degenerate gambler when I literally just broke down the money. Where do I get money to gamble? If I just lose all my money, where am I? If I have not made more than $2,500 the past damn near year, I lost a job at FedEx that I was making after taxes, was taking out like $790 a week at FedEx. I was making about $800 a month at FedEx. $3,200 a month for about 5 months. Other than that, with Temu job for 3 months, I was making what? Like $2,000 a month with Temu? Where am I getting this money to gamble at? Kylie Girl ain't giving me money to just gamble. Kylie Girl ain't handing me. Kylie Girl isn't handing me money to gamble. I lose, and then she gives me more money. It doesn't work that way. She's not a retard. She's not dumb. She's not giving me money like that. Yeah, that's what y'all think. She would never. Oh, crap. Just cooked myself. Yeah, she would never. All right, so now that uh, we're gonna start timing people out, guys. These people just asked me, why don't I have the money that I just said I don't have? They just asked me that. I sit here and I break it down, and they're saying that I'm complaining about spending the money that I spent. When have I ever sat here and said, oh my God, I hate that I got to spend all this money on AAU. I hate that I got to do this and that. I've never complained, which is why I bet, because betting allows me to afford the cost of all this. I'm the one that wanted them to do AAU. I never told the mom didn't want him to do AAU because she didn't want the cost of it. I said, I'll take care of it. That's the reason why. Yeah, Jace picks. Since I now know that I think Trader really did tell these people that my method don't work and he lost money because he probably jumped on the bandwagon with all the haters. So I'm going to say this. It's video on my Patreon right now. You can go look it up. a lot of it was behind the scenes. Like the money talk was behind the scenes. But there's videos of me showing the system, and I was winning. He was right there. The issue was he would not stop until all the games were over. And I told him that's a degenerate. All right, we're back. So look, guys, I'm gonna put the link up right now. Not none of the people that can only come on if I get that $1,000 bankroll. But if anybody wants to come and take apart what I'm saying right now, feel free. If somebody wants to come and have a constructive debate, feel free to come up. Let's do it. But it's gonna be constructive. It ain't no got you moments, none of that. But back to the point, guys. If I don't have a job, how am I getting all this money to gamble? This is why I tell y'all that the stuff some of y'all say in the chat is retarded, dumb, idiotic. How do I gamble with no money? So, as much as you guys want to try to make it seem like I'm out here working the gamble and I'm losing the money, I, tell me on the stream how. If I have a car, if I have a freaking bike, have a nice apartment, how? If I allow this dude to come up, keep it respectful. Don't do the nasty work. I'm gonna give you a chance. But if you come with that smug behavior from the past, let the past be the past, I'm not doing it, man. Say something so I know it's you. You there? I'm assuming somebody's I'm assuming this is a not you. All right, you there? All right, somebody's using a fake account for Joe, I'm assuming. So somebody with Joe's name, I'm assuming they're trying to like come on and like flash or something maybe because I'm not putting you on the screen. I got it on just me for now until I know it's really you. So I guess that person was trying to like troll. No capology. That's the point. No capology. How hard is it to understand that? Bro, I'm going to just do this job. It's a pretty good, fun, little easy job. I'm going to do this job and I'm going to offset it with sports betting. Not that hard. But before I was only sports betting because there was a lot of sports betting to do. And I make a whole lot of money sports betting. That's the point. I live on, dude, I was making minimum of $6,100 every month for sports betting. That's the reason why I sports bet. Where do you guys see anything about losing at? That's the reason why I get frustrated and the reason why I go in. Because of the fact y'all think that I'm out here losing money How would I possibly lose money if I just broke all my bills down? I broke everything down to you. Everything I said, you witness. You see where I live at? I got dogs that everybody knows where I live at, knows how much my rent is. Everybody knows car insurance costs. How am I able to pay all my bills? Now that trader thing, I'm not gonna go too in. I gotta hear from trader's mouth that I made him lose. Okay, all I know is we did a whole week, and every single day we were on there, we made money, easy money, and I made it within an hour or two. The problem was he wanted to be on that stream with me for 4 or 5 hours betting. And I couldn't do that because I told him that that makes me a degenerate. And I don't want him to be a degenerate. I'm not a degenerate. And I'm not going to be sitting here betting for 5 hours when I'm already made all my money in that 2 hours. That's a degenerate when you're sitting there. I used to be that guy. I sit there at the sports book all day, biting my fingers. I'm up like $1,000. I'm sitting there biting my fingers, still trying to make more money. Bro, why? I made my money. Just stop. Go home. Go enjoy company with somebody. Like I literally got it on the Patreon. I showed how to do it and I made money on it. And I had a YouTube video that they struck, I had to take down, and I literally made like $1,000 on YouTube stream with y'all on it. Like, dude, you realize 3 years ago I got a YouTube video I'm gonna put back up when I made that $25,000. I literally was on stream and I made like $4,000 on stream in like 4 hours. Like I got everything that I say, I have proof in my phone or on YouTube already. I literally put it all on YouTube. No capology. One last time. Actually, I'm about to load up this truck, so I'm about to like pause this for a second and go away for like half an hour. No capology. Bro, you really ain't gonna let me over. You fat piece of garbage. You really ain't gonna let me over. No capology. I'm not gonna break this down again. Dude, if I just showed y'all, if I just gave y'all all my expenses that I deal with on a month to month basis, I just gave you that. We got that. That's clear. So I just gave you that and just told you that I made most of that money with sports betting. So if I don't sports bet, I fall behind, which is why I end up sports betting. Why would I stop doing anything if it's gonna make me fall behind? Like why? That literally makes no sense. All right, guys, I gotta turn up. If I am on the hook for $6,100 a month and I'm able to maintain that lifestyle, which was incredibly stupid, which is why I got a financial advisor, why wouldn't I just have the financial advisor cut me back to where I don't spend as much now, but I'm still going to do what I got to do to make $6,100 a month? But once again, I would never make that at a job with my skill set. So if y'all want to keep believing the hype that I don't make money, that I'm losing money sports betting, there's no way for me to change your mind. You got it. Y'all got it. Y'all win. There's no way to change your mind. You guys got it. We're just gonna just act like so, somebody said I had nothing to show for obviously. I can't see no cap. No cap. This is the point I'm trying to make. No cap. If I if I am literally struggling to pay all my bills, but I'm making just enough to pay them all with sports betting, why do you keep saying to save? Don't you think I know how to save? I know to save, bro. I can't save. All my bills are too much. That's the point. I can't save money because my bills are incredibly high. Right now, they're $6,000. So the only way for me to save would be for me to make more than $6,100 a month. Right now, right now my bills are low. Right now my bills are low because no more AAU. All I got is my rent, my kid's birth. Like my son, I gotta give his mom back $500 for school clothes this weekend. On top of I gotta get my kids gifts. Usually I give them $500 each, but they know that ain't happening this year. I mean, it's gonna be close to that, but it ain't gonna be that much. Spinning facts. If you have $2,800 of bills, okay, that's your name. And it ain't even that much. It's cell phone, rent, utilities or electric, insurance. It's about $2,000. 400 for support. That's $2,400. Then I have gas, which is usually about personally $400. 20 that takes $2,800. And then we have our food, which is usually $1,000 a month, $3,800. Then now, because I don't have AAU, that extra $2,100 that I was spending in gas and hotels and all that for the month and trainer fees and all of that, I don't have that now. That's the reason why I'm saying I'm happy because my bills ain't gonna be that much. My bad, guy. I'm trying to get into this off. Hey, this is Dennis. I'm here to pick up the
I'll be right with you guys in a second. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Um, no, no, guys, just relax, guys. I'm at the job. I told y'all I need like a 20 minutes, really 10 minutes, because the guy came, he opened the door. So now I gotta like pull my car around so I can, but I'm not gonna risk anybody knowing where I'm at. So I'm not gonna show anything until I leave because I'm not gonna take a chance with all the people, the sadly haters that I got that would love for me to like not have this job. I'm not gonna show anything. So until I leave this property, I'm not gonna turn my camera on, which it ain't like a Michael B. Jordan or somebody that y'all men would be attracted to. That y'all need to see me. Shout out to the pothead with the W, with the 10 jewels. Shout out to you. I appreciate you, man. Look, guys, I don't see none of the I don't see none of the chat right now because I'm like busy doing this. So I'll be back shortly. But yeah, just look, guys, y'all can't make me go crazy. Look, it's this simple. I'm betting because I enjoy it, I love it, and I make good money fast. But the issue is if I don't bet, I can't afford my lifestyle. So that's the reason why I got the financial planner advisor that's gonna help me figure out how to afford my lifestyle, like by cutting back on a lot of stuff. Because right now I don't cut back, I just blow. So I'm gonna figure that out so that way we're good, we're not broke, and that's it. But that's the point. I got to bet to um no, it's just it's insulting for T-Bone to be calling me Dusty the way he looks. It's just insulting. I can't deal with that. I can't handle that. Like that guy calling me Dusty. And you know what's crazy? As you see that comment, give me something to talk about for a minute. Dude saying you're a grown man. So like grown man, like this is what crazy. My life is my life. I just come over here to talk to y'all about it. There's more guys are like me than not like me in regards to having money. Like more guys got less than me on this in this chat than got more than me. That's the crazy thing about it. More guys are literally like they don't own their car, they don't own a motorcycle, they ain't up on their rent, cell phone, bill, everything. They're not. So actually, guys, I'm gonna end this live stream. No, I'm not gonna end the live stream. I'm gonna mute you guys for a second. I'm gonna mute you guys. Be right back. Be back in All right, we're back, guys. We're loading up now. We're loading up now. We are loading up now. Um, you know, I think that people are just so thirsty to be on the outside looking in instead of wanting to be in front looking out. Like, why wouldn't you want to be on the cutting edge of success? Like to be associated with greatness. The point you got don't want to admit that if you do what I do, work for me, God would be low key lit. But no, Craig, I tell y'all now, Craig's making bags. Craig makes bags. All day bags. Yeah, Craig's making bags. That's all it is. That's East Wisconsin. Promise, man. He got out of this toxic environment. A lot of y'all really don't want to be here. You just can't stop being here. You can't help yourself but be here. All right. All right, we're almost done, guys.
But yeah, they started me out with the Wilmington runs.
Okay. Almost done, guys. 10 minutes. 10 minutes or 5 minutes actually now. About 5 minutes. I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Shut my door real fast. Drive with the door open. What are y'all talking about? You talking about vagina? What? All right. I gotta take these AirPods out. They're dying on me. Battery died on me. All right, guys, we're back. So we had to load up, set up shop, get it situated. It is hot outside. It's 99 degrees right now outside. 99 degrees. It feels every bit of it. And you know, I like the heat, but I like the heat, but not like this. Yeah, I like the heat, but not this. Not this hot. This is hot. Sheesh. All right, let me see. 6. Oh, God, I'm going 40 more minutes away. All right, so I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer for the people that really like, rocked out and stayed. I never said I like meat, but I do. I'm gonna get off here, guys, in a little bit because I'm not gonna. I've been on for 2 hours. I'm not gonna overstimulate myself here with this YouTube because this is about to be a nasty and absolute diabolical shift. Like this shift, I'm going all the way right now, 41 minutes away. I'm going all the way to Supply, North Carolina. I see Supply on like apps for you on the YouTube app, and it's always like the most scammy like ads. People trying to get you to like, you know, buy something that they realistically don't got. So yeah, I got to deal with that because it is my first trip. No, what I mean by stimulate, yeah, my brain, my consciousness, yes, because of some of the stupid stuff people say sometimes. I was trying to sound like Eli right there, and I was trying to sound like the party monster dude that like got like buck tooth. That's how they talk. It stimulates me because of everybody and being stupid, being nasty, not making sense. Then they wave their hands like away. But be sure to be safe in those. What is a YT area? A lot of trees. I got you. Yeah, Don, we're out there. You know, like that's the one people they don't want to give me no credit. Like y'all don't give credit. Like this job, I'm gonna make like between $500 to $1,000 a week with this job. Okay, in limited hours. I thought that's what y'all wanted. I just gotta go do it. And like I said, I am working. I've been up since 10 a.m. grinding it out. 10 toes down. Uh, by the way, guys, just heads up too, for those that see this bottle and say that, oh my God, I'm gonna call the cops on you. You're driving around pills. Yes, guys, I put some in here, but I got my prescription right next to it in here. So that way I can, if I get pulled over, show them that I'm prescribed the medication. And I only keep about 5 of these in the car because I don't want to bring my whole prescription with me because if somebody steals, like somebody breaks in my car and steals the medication, I can get in trouble. Like if they do a check of how much I got left and I can't show them how much I got left, then they'll take me off my medication. So I got to be safe. So I only carry like a couple on me at a time because I got to have them for my second a day. So right now we're about to, yeah, try doing it. I feel like Thanos with the Infinity Stones when he takes one and he gets one on his gauntlet. He's like, "Ah." But you know what's crazy? I'm so frail and fragile and weak. Man, I can't wait to get rid of this beta male body. I wouldn't sell them anyway. I can't wait. That's this beta male body is gonna be gone fast, guys. I'm telling y'all this now. This beta male body is gonna be gone fast. We're about to go to Costco and get those wings. Uh, just 10 milligram. I could have got more, but I don't, once again, abuse medication. I get what I need, and what I've been taking for 10 years has been the same thing, 20 a day. Uh, so yeah. But yeah, we're hitting that weight room today. We're gonna hit that weight room. We're gonna do upper body today. I did legs yesterday. But yeah, we're gonna be up there. And like I give it about a month, y'all gonna see a difference. Now I'm gonna start eating, but Ski, you no, like you're not gonna troll a little bit, Ski. So I gotta troll this one time. Ski would know what to put in your body to get the weight up. Ah, ding! I had to hit you with that. No, but Ski, why don't it? I don't know if you got time to come up before I get off here, but yeah, I wonder why don't wings hit the spot? I thought that if I eat wings, rice, potatoes, and then a veggie every day, that I'll bulk up. So carbs are not chicken isn't carbs. Chicken isn't carbs. I'm confused. What is carbs then? I thought that wings could get me there. What would it be just meat like beef? Like what would it be? Yeah, the extended release, it works, but it doesn't really work the way I want it to work. Yeah, I got hair. I just my back of my hair was like not growing as fast as the other. Potatoes, noodles, rice. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that, but I gotta have a meat, right? Don't I gotta have meat? So Ski, you live in Youngstown? I'm not gonna be in Youngstown until I'm signing over that building. I don't know who Ronnie Coleman is. All right, guys. You know, this is the thing that sucks about um this is the thing that sucks about social media. That you see things that just makes you outraged. So pretty much you have you have steak. You have steak. It's this is in LA. You have a Beverly Hills restaurant, um, at a fancy Beverly Hills restaurant, Steak 48. I know y'all. I'm pretty sure most of y'all heard of Steak 48. But you had Shaquanda and Shaniqua decide to fight and brawl in the middle of everybody having a dinner. This is literally just this, and this hit TMZ. This hits everywhere. This is trending right now. Shaniqua and Shaquita fighting, and it just sucks because like, bro, why? We ruined it for everybody. Now all the black folks are looking around, looking crazy because they're embarrassed that you got these hair-hatted hooligans that are literally fighting, pulling wigs off. Like it's crazy work. I didn't even know they had to have security there. For us, the security dude is grabbing the woman by her weave to get her out of there because she wouldn't stop. And it's like, bro, like, why are we doing this? You know, like, go to UFC if you want to fight. I don't get this. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Now this messed up my mood, man. People just be doing the most crazy stuff, setting us back. Like slavery, setting us back. Y'all know this person? I should back up. I should slow down. This person and you got fatigue two track, like it's fatigue. Scientists, scientists versus doctors are dangerous to have in a nice place and close. There was no doctors in this group. But let me look, guys. I'm gonna get off this live stream. I gave y'all 2 hours of some power. Look, we already got through it. I'm a degenerate gambler. I'm getting sued for thousands of dollars. What else? What else? What else? I'm a failed YouTuber. I'm trying to think what else. What else, guys? Shout out to Jeff in the building. Jeff, I'm about to get off here though because I got to focus on the job here, and I don't want to like distract because I know I'm gonna start getting distracted on live stream. I gotta focus. I want to get done fast, guys. It's only today because I'm leaving at 4 o'clock from this job. Normally I start at 9, but I had to go take JV on, and I'm trying to help the cause. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here because I don't want to be distracted because I want to get this work done properly because I'm trying to, impress. I'm trying to look good, trying to work good. I'm trying to do the Dizzo that way I can get, get like, treatment for like people that are great. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got into a little thing with somebody earlier where I'm telling them instead of me just saying that I'm good with everything. Okay, so Jeff said black women tip him well. Um, you know, your personal experience might be different than mine, but I will say when I served and when I do gig work, I do anything, they're the worst because of the fact it's entitlement. It's just entitlement, man. And I got most of my family are women, and they don't even know that you're supposed to tip. My sister literally just told me the other day that she just started tipping because she didn't know any better. She didn't know how freaking like crazy it is to not tip. So it's the thing that's happening mainly because of just entitlement and lack of knowledge to tipping. But with that said, but shout out to you, Jeff. Guys, I said everything that you guys can say.
So it's time to just put y'all money where your mouth is. Y'all gave 19 donations today. Shout out to you guys that donated today, and then we're gonna try to keep this going and look at the $1,000. Like I said, I've got an angel investor that I can get it now, but I'd rather earn it this way first. Um, but keep in mind, this individual, just like a bunch of you guys, when we do start betting, you guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go all in. We're gonna literally have you too, Jeff. Shout out to you. Um, we're gonna literally lock in, and we're gonna try to do all day bet stream. That way, I can teach everybody. But we're not doing that freeloading stuff. You know. And as I said, I think I got cut off with that earlier. That whole thought of somebody saying that I don't pay my pretty much I caused them to lose money is insane and diabolical. Like every single person that done betting with me has come out ahead. It ain't my fault if you switch the strategy up and you decided to do it your way now. That ain't my fault. You can't blame me for you being, like stuck in your way and you said, hey, I don't need to listen to you no more. I can do it my way and your way didn't work. I'm sorry. When I left you, you were making bank, but when you chose to go your own way. So that's just news to me that this guy said that I cost the money. I hope that that's fake. And I'm assuming that's fake that he never said that because he's the type of guy that would come and tell me to my face. He wouldn't like go to that chat and say it out there without. But with that said, guys, look, I'm all those things if you want me to be those things. I don't care. There's not one person on this chat that I care enough to like feel appalled or nasty if they think of me those ways. I have a relationship with the customer base. Oh yeah, no. So Jeff, I get what you're saying now. Jeff, you gotta remember, Jeff, you are doing good for yourself. So understand, if she wasn't like most of the women I'm talking about in that community, they're not doing good. They're either like I'm talking about the poor impoverished. Because the poor impoverished whites, they know to like not go to a restaurant if they can't tip. They know not to get a taxi if you can't tip. The poor impoverished whites. They're gonna find a way to tip. The poor and impoverished of those people just don't tip. And with you, Jeff, she's more than comfortable enough. Your woman can tip, and plus, you're not making her tip. You're gonna tip. It's levels to it, man. But like, if you were a server, you would understand that. Because when I was a server, like it was like night and day. Like these people, that just don't tip. They all act and look just alike, and it ain't just them. You got some people from other countries. You have like Indian. You have like sadly Jewish. Women are bad at it. So it's just what it is. But oh, Jeff would have looked out if I would have. Guys, it wasn't that deep. I took a lift to get gas. I told Jeff about it. Uh, I've been delivering Chinese food for 11 years there. Oh shoot. No, I told Jeff about it, and he told me to always fill up my tank before I start my shift. And I'm actually about to go to a Sheets when I see one because I'm at a half tank again, and I got I'll be good though for the shift, but I'm still gonna make sure I'm good. But back to the point, I'm all those things if you want me to be those things, guys. I don't care. Feel how you want to feel. I don't care about any of y'all, what y'all got to say about me. I had anxiety. I had all that going on, and it's all gone. So with that said, I want the best for you guys. I hope you guys get the most out of life. I hope you get the most out of my channel. But we're going to be about getting rich. That's the whole goal, getting rich. Open up business. I'm not going to get rich making $20 an hour. I'm not getting rich. The only way I'm getting rich is if I make $100,000 a year for 20 years. That's the only way. So for me to do that, I'm going to thug it out and do what's necessary, which is work and work hard. And that's what you're going to see. And it might be sports betting. It might be this job I'm doing right now. It's a multitude of things we're going to do. to get the bag. But you're gonna see it on this channel. You're gonna see it from me, and we're gonna get this channel back popping. And like I said before, as soon as I get that 1,000 raised, then we'll do a live stream with those people. Jeff said he get tips in Creekwood. I don't know where Creekwood is at. Is Creekwood a project complex or something, or a project community? See, Jeff, this is the thing. You deliver Chinese food. That's different. People know you got to tip the delivery driver. That's different because you see that guy all the time. But Jeff, you got to understand. If you see a Shaquisha come up on your DoorDash app, you know you're not getting a tip. She's gonna ask you to do 4 or 5 different things extra. That's the problem. See, all right, my bad, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call from the job. Had to take that. Um, okay.